So before he was picked up to work with Akira Toriyama and create the official manga for Dragon Ball Super, Toyotaro authored Goku's third son, Xicor. This is one of my favorite Dragon Ball stories, and I'm excited that I get to share it with you guys today. Before we go any further though, we have to address the question of how could Goku have a third son? Goku isn't exactly the kind of guy to have multiple wives, so where did this third son come from? Well, the story starts right after Goku defeats Frieza and the original planet Namek explodes. Broken and beaten, Frieza is found in space by King Cole and what remains of the Frieza Force. How could this be? Says King Cole. It hurts. Mama, Papa. When I first read this, I thought Frieza may have been hallucinating. Obviously, King Cole is his dad, so him saying Papa makes sense. But Mama, we have absolutely no idea who Frieza's mother is. Until now, it turns out that the woman standing next to King Cole is the West Kai and is also Frieza's mother. And she is as ruthless as they come. She says, I no longer need a son who isn't the best in the universe. She then says, the Saiyan who brought down Frieza that far, named Son Goku, what kind of man is he? I want to know. He will become my key to universal conquest. I must contact him before Cole and the others do. And if it still isn't clear yet how this ties in to Xicor, Goku's third son, let's just put it like this. This Kai, the West Kai, Frieza's mom, has a bone to pick with the universe, and she wants the strongest in the universe on her side. But rather than just going and trying to find the strongest warrior and recruit them, what she does, because she's a god, a Kai, she tries to find the strongest warrior and combine their DNA with her DNA to create an even stronger godly being. At first, she thought the strongest warrior in the universe was King Cole, and that's how Frieza came into existence. Now, she thinks that strong warrior is Goku. So to put it bluntly, she's trying to make a baby with Goku. Hurry up and get my ship. I'm leaving immediately. Certainly, Leela-sama. So her name is Leela. And now, several decades time has passed. A crisis unlike any other before it is drawing near to a now peaceful Earth. Xicor is coming. Before we continue, I gotta let you guys know that this video is brought to you by the new illustrated book titled Yamoshi, based on a video here on my channel. I'm incredibly proud of it. I made it for the Do Crew. If you enjoy the content here on the channel, then this book was made for you. You can grab yourself a copy of the book on Amazon. The link is in the description. Also, at some point during this video, I am going to mention the name of someone from Dragon Ball Super who is very similar to Xicor. I'll make it clear when I do. The first person to comment the timestamp of when I mention that name in the comments below will receive a free copy of the book. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and post the correct answer below to qualify. Alright, let's continue with our story. So this story takes place after the events of Dragon Ball GT. It says, up until now, Son Goku and the other warriors of Earth have saved the planet from the attacks of Cell, Majin Buu, and numerous others. Even after the Earth was threatened countless times, Goku and the others came to save the world by growing stronger each time. And we can see the GT villains in the back, Omega Shenron, Super 17, Baby. And so Goku's role finally came to an end, and he vanished from the living world. So here it's talking about at the end of GT, when Goku leaves with Shenron, flying on top of Shenron's back. It says the Earth was deprived of both Goku and the Dragon Balls. However, the world had obtained peace in return. On the next page, we get to see what life is like now on Earth without Goku. This is Hercule City, and we're taken to Orange Star University, where Gohan is a professor. He's teaching a class, and in that very class is his brother, Goten. Goten isn't paying attention to Gohan's lecture. He's instead talking to his friends. They're talking about, apparently, a spaceship landed on Earth, and they want to go check it out after school. At the same time, an emergency broadcast comes over the school's PA system. Apparently, a robbery has taken place not too far from where they are, and Gohan tells Goten to go check it out. Goten says he's busy. Gohan says, if you don't go, I'm gonna cut your allowance. Because obviously now Gohan is the man of the house with Goku gone. And then eventually Goten decides to go. I thought this was a little weird when I first saw it. because they were in the middle of school. But on the very next page, we saw why Gohan asked Goten to go. It's because Goten has now picked up the mantle of Saiyaman. He's apparently Great Saiyaman number 3. So he changes into his costume and flies off to stop the robbery. Before Goten could do anything though, the hero Papaya Man shows up and stops the criminals dead in their tracks. By the way, Papaya Man is just Oob in a costume of his own. Feeling a bit depressed, Goten starts to fly away. And at the same time, this is where things start to really pick up. We see 2 Saiyan ships land not too far from where Goten is. In the first panel, we see Leela. She's standing next to someone who says, "So this is Earth, where Father's from." Leela responds by saying, "Yes, it is. The time to fulfill our parent-child ambitions has finally come." Then we get a full panel revealing who the person next to Leela is. He laughs and says, "I, Xicor, am the heir to my father's son Goku, the mightiest in the universe." Right away, Xicor senses someone. It's Goten, flying back from his little mission. "We've already found you," said Leela. "Son Goten." Xicor uses what appears to be instant transmission to appear right in front of Goten. He says, "Are you Son Goten?" Goten is shocked, and then Xicor says one word, "Die," and hits him with a ki blast point blank. Immediately, Gohan senses something is wrong. He says, "Goten, what is the deal with this ridiculously large ki?" The entire nearby city begins to shake from that one point-blank blast that Xicor hit Goten with. Then on the next panel, we see the result of the explosion after Zykor's ki blast. Goten is immediately defeated, on the verge of death. Right away though, Leela and Xicor send someone else. "Someone's coming," they said. Gohan is already there. "Goten," he says. "Good, it's Son Gohan," says Leela. "Are you okay?" says Gohan. "Big bro." Gohan is pissed. "Was it you who did this? Who are you?" "So you're Son Gohan," says Xicor. "Why do you have such pathetic energy?" "I'm asking you, who are you?" says Gohan. "Me? Why, I'm your little brother," Xicor responds. "What? Little brother? Who are you trying to fool? Listen up. The only little brother I have is Goten. Here." Xicor laughs. He then says, "You two do indeed have a strain of these pathetic earthlings in your blood, don't you?" "Gohan-san." Gohan turns around. "Trunks and Vegeta just arrived. Even more of them, huh?" "Saiyans, that is," says Xicor. "So he's the one who beat Goten," said Vegeta. "Yes," respond Gohan. "What does this all mean?" Xicor says, "I have the ultimate body that possesses the genes of both the strongest warrior and the deity in the universe. I am Xicor." "The strongest warrior? Deity? What are you talking about?" says Gohan. Leela then instant transmissions between Gohan and Vegeta and says, "Allow me to explain." She says, "Zykor's father is Son Goku, the same as yours, but it's only your mothers that are different. I, a goddess, am his mother." "What?" respond Gohan. "You expect us to believe that?" Leela then teleports back to Zykor's side. "Instantaneous movement," says Gohan. "You're both speaking gibberish," says Vegeta. "What's your objective? What did you come to Earth for?" As usual, Vegeta is all business. "Objective? That's simple," responds Xicor. "I am the heir to Son Goku, who boasted the most power in the entire universe. I will rule the universe in my father's stead. It won't be any of you." Gohan responds, "Hey, you've made some sort of mistake. Father was strong, but he doesn't rule the universe, and we don't plan on ruling either." Layla responds, "Such barefaced lies." I think this panel is really interesting because it shows that Layla is lying to Xicor. Obviously, Gohan is telling the truth. Goku does not care about ruling anything. So Layla may have sold Xicor some sort of message to make him believe that Goku is something that he's not. And if that's the case, it opens up the possibility that Xicor actually thinks that he's doing the right thing. Meaning he may not just be your typical villain. He might believe that he's the good guy while Goku and Gohan and such are all the bad guys. Leela follows up by saying, "Xicor, don't be swayed by them. Kill them, and you'll become ruler of the universe." Gohan then says, "Whatever the case, get lost. You guys don't belong here." Xicor then smirks, charges a ki blast, and then completely destroy all of Hercule City. But that's not all. In the next panel, we get to see that Xicor didn't just target Hercule City, he destroys an entire chunk of the surface of Earth, instantly wiping out what is likely millions of innocent lives. "What are you doing?" yelled Gohan. "Is it important?" responds Xicor. "The Earth, which you spend your time with Father with, that is? Why you?" Gohan is even more pissed at this point. Xicor sees this and says, "I'm going to make you all disappear. Both you and this planet." This is where Vegeta steps forward and says, "Hey, I've been listening to you for a while about who's the strongest in the universe. You better listen up. I'm going to teach you who's really the strongest warrior in the universe right now." And instantly, Vegeta transforms to Super Saiyan 4. Let me just say here that this is already pretty impressive because remember, at the end of GT, in order to go to Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta needed that machine, that Bulma build. But now he's able to do it off of willpower alone. Vegeta then charges Xicor. "Wait, Vegeta-san," says Gohan. "Uh-oh, so you're a Vegeta, are you?" Vegeta tries to connect a punch, which Xicor blocks with his forearm. Vegeta then tries to connect a kick. Xicor grabs his leg and punches him in the stomach. That one punch seemed unbearable, even to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. "Whoa there," says Xicor. "You're this bad with just a single punch? Your royal blood weeps, Vegeta." "Father," yells Trunks. "Damn it," says Gohan. "Gohan-san, I will join you. Trunks, you take Goten and get out of here." Xicor then kicks Vegeta high up into the sky. He instant transmissions above him with a giant ki blast in hand. "May the entire Earth be gone, Vegeta." "Not good," yells Gohan. And then for the first time we see it. Gohan powers up, revealing a tail, and transforms into Super Saiyan 4. He then fires a Kamehameha at the ki ball, heading directly to Earth. He manages to knock that ball away, which for the moment saves Vegeta and the entire planet. "Even Gohan-san turned into a Super Saiyan 4, said Trunks. Xicor then teleports above Vegeta and begins to stomp his head into the dirt. "Hurry up and come at me, son Gohan. Or do you plan on watching from there until this one dies? You bastard." Right when Gohan is getting ready to charge Xicor, Trunks pushes up from behind. "Trunks!" yells Gohan. Xicor dodges Trunks' attack and hits him in the back. "Stop, you dummy," yells Gohan. Then instantly, Xicor is in front of Trunks. "You're a Saiyan too? If you are, you're pathetic. You're too weak. Make haste and be gone." And this is where Gohan enters the fight. For the first time, we see Xicor take a bit of damage. When Gohan's punch manages to connect, Xicor instantly regains control and begins to smile while dodging and blocking Gohan's attacks. He then knocks Gohan away with an uppercut and says, "So you finally feel like fighting, do you, son Gohan? Come get some. I'm going to kill you." Both Gohan and Xicor begin powering up, and this is a pretty impressive panel. Xicor says, "Let me tell you right now that I'm not here to enjoy a battle. I won't be pulling any punches." Off to the side, Leela is incredibly happy. She laughs and says, "This is perfect." Then we are taken to the realm of the Kaioshin, where Kibito Shin is watching all the events unfold through a crystal ball. He says, "Is that West Kaioshin?" He runs over the old Kai who's currently training Tapion and informs him of the situation. Old Kai is surprised. He says, "Weren't all the other Kaioshins except for you killed by Majin Buu?" Kibito Shin confirms that West Kai should have been killed by Majin Buu, and it's not yet clear how she managed to survive. Don't worry though, that gets explained in great detail later on in the story, and it's pretty messed up. Anyway, let's keep going. Back on Earth, Xicor is dominating Gohan. Trunks suggests that Vegeta and Gohan confused, and Vegeta says that won't work. This guy is far more powerful than even that. Back to the fight, Gohan is getting close to his limits. He says to himself, "The difference in our level is so huge. This is bad. I don't have a chance. I can't protect the Earth. What should I do? Please tell me, Father." After this inner monologue from Gohan, we flash to Hell, and the guards at Hell receive a call from the Kaioshin asking if Goku is there. Goku isn't there, but Piccolo is, and he is locked in a fight with both Frieza and Cell. After confirming that Goku was not in Hell, the old Kai finally figures out where he is. Apparently, Goku went to an area far above the skies of the realm of Kaioshin. It's neither of this world or the next world. The old Kai says this is a world whose very existence has gone forgotten. Then we get to see Pikkon, Goku's old training buddy from the other world. He says, "Still can't believe you chose me to come to this world." Then a voice says, "Well, either way, I'm grateful to have myself a training partner." Then we get a close-up of the man himself. Goku in his adult body says, "Come on, let's do more sparring." And that's where the first chapter of this series ends. If you made it this far in the video, let me know what you think of Xicor, the character, in the comments below. Do you like him? Do you think he fits the Dragon Ball mythos well? Also, regarding the giveaway, Xicor is a lot like Goku Black, or Zamasu, in that they are both a mixture of Goku's DNA and the DNA of a Kai, of a god. If you want to get real technical, then Fused Zamasu, or Super Zamasu, has all of Goku's DNA and the DNA of a Kai in one body. Timestamp 1545 in the comments of this video. The first one to do it will win a free copy of the Yamoshi book. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. If you're not subscribed, then your comment will be ignored, because like I said, this book is for the squad. It's for the Dooku. Lastly, this story is Dragon Ball After the Future, Dragon Ball AF by Toyable, aka Toyotaro. I'll leave a link in the description where I found this and where I was able to read it. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. Hashtag Dooku in the comments below. I'll be talking to you again real soon. Bye.